slow. Can your goat eat ivy? Can your mare eat hay? Can you go to town to meditate? It catches everybody out. They haven't a clue what language you're talking. You won't believe it with English. You never usually get a decent vote anymore. It's because Europe don't like British people. They're jealous of us. We've got the best country in Europe. It shouldn't be Brussels, it should be England, London, where all the rules and regulations are made. Spain, in Tenerife for 4 years, the majority of middle-aged Spanish people don't like the English. They want them to stay down south in the Las Americas, but up in Portobello, Crewe, the northwest, they close nearly all the British pubs down. They don't want the British people there, because they don't like the history of what's Spanish and English. That's the older people. The younger people are not bothered.
Right, I see.
Discharged me from the hospital with all that medication.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I stopped taking it, I was all right.
Yeah.
What it is when it comes to suing the NHS, if you go in without something, you come out with something, and you're worse off.
Yeah.
That's a case. And there's loads of lawyers who'll take it on.
Yeah.
No win, no fee.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'm doing it.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going for £1 million.
Yeah, I would.
I'm going for whatever the lawyers want to.
Exactly.
It's in their interest to get more than all. So they get more protection.
We're thinking that's what happened to my auntie, because she was quite alright until she was in, and then she ended up like a cabbage.
Did it?
Yeah. It's the fight, innit? It's really hard.
Well, this last 12 months, 2015 doesn't exist for me. On the 10th of January, 10 days into the new year, I worked on oxygen and I could walk.
Yeah.
I've come out in this state, what you find.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've been in this state ever since. I can't walk. I can walk a few.
Yeah, a little bit, but you've lost most of it.
Yeah, and I'm dependent on that.
And was that from tablets, medication?
I'm addicted to it.
No, before that, what got you like that?
An accident.
Ah, right. And
And
did they put you on medication?
The hospital did everything. I didn't have no control.
Yeah,
over
that's
they
what I
were doing.
mean.
They were making me take all this
Yeah.
medication.
And that's when you go
They didn't
downhill.
let me sit up or get out of bed. They used to wash me or shower me every day. And they took the oxygen in with me. So, all the time I was saying, when are you discharging me to the doctors? This female doctor said, I can't discharge you to while you're dependent on oxygen. So I started practicing sitting on the balcony in the hospital, doing balcony, without it.
Yeah.
And I did 3 hours
Right.
without it.
Yes.
Now I could do it now, but it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I get well, just talking to you,
Yeah,
I need it in.
yeah. Because it's using up a lot, yeah.
No, I start talking to you now. I start doing that.
Yeah.
The oxygen level drops.
Ah.
Yeah. Your brain uses more oxygen than anything.
Right, yeah. So you could pass out. Yeah.
I don't think so. But
We've given her your number.
what were you allowed?
He spoke to her, and Danny said, she said, I've mourned him a few times thinking he's gone, because he's always telling me he's dying. I said he does us and all. So she's got your number now.
Oh,
Yeah.
but why don't you run me?
I don't know.
She's always skint, you know.
That might be why then.
She works so hard. And she's got a lodger called Roger.
Yes.
Roger is a lodger herself. Yeah, she's next door neighbour.
Oh, right.
And she was living with a toy bar called John. Yeah. He used to beat her up and all. Lock her out.
Oh, that's awful.
I first got to know her. She'd been night walking down in Rochdale after work. And he'd seen her there. But he ignored it because she was chatting to somebody. And when she got home, he'd left the Yale queue or something off at the
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
So she knocked on my door. I didn't know her. And she got on him and fell.
yeah.
And she was crying. She
Aww.
down, put me out.
Aww.
And that's how I got to know her. And I can't remember what I was going to tell you.
They beat her up and stuff.
Yeah. And she used to go, she liked to drink. Once she got on the drink, she couldn't stop.
Yeah.
But she was over skin. From York, she was thick. She's full of thick. You were not friendly, you clever than what you need to go to. No TV. But funny with it.
Yeah.
And she's very attractive.
Yeah.
She's got a figure like a teenager.
Aww.
That's why the young tribal.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know went off. They lived in a lovely house. And they got 50 grand each. What are you doing?
She's turning it down.
Turn it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know me around a minute?
Yeah, they're late with it.
No, it's lovely. Then I was let out for about 6 months. And then back in, on a section 3, which is voluntary.
Yeah.
You can leave any time you're out. For another 6 months. That's 15 months of my life.
Yeah.
And I was turned out with medication.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They just zombie you up.
And you can ask Mick Feeney. He found me collapsed in the house loads of times. Up 4 can't get up.
Wow.
I was going up the stairs, I was 4 tread, I fell back in the head on the wall.
Yeah.
And I was there for 4 hours.
Whoa.
I got up myself in the end. But broke out today. There's a couple of the residents got
The runs.
diarrhea and vomited.
Oh dear.
So they told me not to go out today.
No.
Stay in your room.
How awful, yeah.
So yeah, I'm liable to catch them at home,
It'll be off the staff if you do.
yeah,
So make sure you tell them to wash their hands before they come in. Yeah, and wear gloves. But tell them to wash their hands too, because you're putting the gloves on with your hand, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They do, you know what to do.
Yeah.
What about it?
That's ours.
What is it yours?
About it.
It's a nice car, that isn't it? How much for that?
We haven't finished paying for it yet. It's going to be £13,000 altogether. Because we're paying every month.
We got robbed by Carcraft.
Oh, that's terrible when people...
They've shut down now, you know. They've been shut down.
They've been robbing people for years.
Yeah.
They give you guarantees that don't...
Yeah, I wasn't applied because they ended up being shut down.
There's a load of top selling salesmen in there. Conning all. When you get up in the morning, sit on the edge of the bed and repeat to yourself aloud, I am the best. I am the best. I am the song. I don't know how it goes because I've never heard the track. I've only read the book, if you know what I mean. And I can't read music. I don't want to read music. It holds you up reading music, it spoils you.
It's like going to art college for art.
Yeah, it is.
You don't need to. You've got the talent. It's natural.
I was sent to art college and I hated it.
Same here.
I only had there, all left for girls. Now I'd love it, but I didn't when I was a kid, you know. So yeah, I like all music.
When I went to teach in college, they were all girls mainly. There were some other males.
I think girls are more into further education than lads, don't you? Lads are too busy doing other things, don't you think? I don't know what it is.
Go on, you were saying about that book. You found that book, John Lennon book.
I wrote down all the songs I could think of, what I know all the way through. And I did 100.
Wow.
And I know another 100 what I could put down on.
It's amazing how your brain can retain songs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every
I put
word.
it down to playing an instrument, me, because as soon as you do a chord change, you remember the next line of the song.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oliver's into Nirvana.
Yeah, I like some of their stuff.
Yeah. He committed suicide.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain.
I like it all, me. I don't have no favourites.
Yeah.
My favourite man of all time is John Lennon. I've got a book. I've lost it now, I don't know where it's gone. It's a book of John Lennon's songs, what he wrote himself, not with Paul McCartney. What's as funny as him is the Big Yen. You know, the Scottish bloke, what's he called?
Connolly.
Billy Connolly, yeah. They don't tell jokes, they just talk about life, don't they? Really.
That's why we laugh all the time.
Yeah.
That's why you're funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same as
You
you.
just talk about
Naturally
life.
talking.
Once I get going, I can't stop, you know. I used to think, how do they do that? Just go on a stage and talk about, and go from one thing to another and remember it all.
I imagine you the other day.
It's not a matter of remembering. You don't know what you're going to say next.
Yeah.
I imagined you on Britain's Got Talent just talking like this.
I could and sing a song and play the piano and the guitar.
No, I mean, you'd win it for just the talking bit.
Well, loads of people have told me you're funny, you, Billy. Younger, you know what you used to have down at the bungalow. They said you're so funny.
You are.
You said it. So it's a natural.
You threw the maggots.
I thought it was hilarious.
I did.
went down the clearing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny, that Freddie stuff.
Yes.
It's all this Rex. It's only 4 inches, but some girls don't like it that wide.
Well, because you lived in Haywood, didn't you, on that?
That's right. Well, every day I used to go up to J.D. Witherspoon's in the beer garden,
Oh, yeah.
playing the guitar for everybody and singing. And she wanted to know who I were. Anyway, I got to know her. And we found out we'd known each other for a long time. Although she come from here and I come from Rochdale, we had met, yeah. Anyway, we got on great. She's an Irish traveller family, yeah. But she has 2 daughters. One's a banker in Australia. The other one's has a restaurant in Manchester. They've both been to university. And, anyway, I stayed this night. She slept in the back and I slept in this massive bed in the front. It was high. You have a nice feather bed type thing. And next morning I found this big book. And it was about astrology. Yeah. And I read it, some of it, about myself, Early's. And there were pages on me. And I read about myself, you know, my characteristics, and they were so true, Danny, about my faults. And I've been able to cure myself. I've got to be careful I don't do people's head in. Because I talk too much sometimes. You know.
Oh, I like how you talk. I think
And
you're very
I
wise
do.
in the
And
things you say.
Linda says, you will do people's heads in. She knows all about it. She's followed it for years. She says, I need a space from you. She said, I can't stand you for too long. If I spend a couple of days with you, I want you to go away for a week. And she's serious. Else she can't live with me. She said, we couldn't live together.
It should apply to them, but how can it really apply to everyone? It can't do, can it?
No, I know what you're saying. I just called it out. I loved it. I've always liked all sports, you see.
Did you go, because it was in London, did you go to anything?
No. This is why I'd like, with being in my twilight years, I'm trying to do everything in 1 year. I've never been on a cruise, so when I go on a cruise, I've got the money, you see. I've got the money.
You can get looked after on a cruise ship. Why don't you just do
I'd rather
that?
do that than fly.
Someone said
Although
it's...
I'm not scared of flying, it's still taking a risk with your life.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you get in that capsule, you're in somebody else's hand.
It's like when
You're
Jude
not
was
in your
driving.
own. Have you two flown together?
Yeah.
We went to Turkey and we went to
Oh, did you?
Portugal.
Oh, nice one. I've been told to go to Portugal, both of them.
Portugal.
Portugal and Turkey. What did I say?
Portugal.
You're right, I am naturally funny, aren't I? You reminded me of a joke when you were telling Mother about
The
the
teeth.
bad times she had. No, it reminded me of a joke. I went to a dinner dance the other night. I got dancing with this girl. And I said to her, what is it, back to your place or back to mine? She said, we'll go back to mine, she said, but I must warn you, I'm on my menstrual cycle. I said, it's all right, I'll follow you in my car.